Remember, when you call one of these radio shows, you can't listen to the show. So I didn't know he said that Kingdom Hearts was like his favorite game, or one of his favorite games. I mean, I had fun, but I can't call it one of my classic ultimate top 10.
Did you purposely put like a couple of Kingdom Hearts songs in there, or like do you count Kingdom Hearts with Final Fantasy series, or you just put them in there just because?
I barely count Kingdom Hearts with the Final Fantasy series. I mean, I only count it because there are Final Fantasy characters in it. It's the same thing with guys, but I don't really like Kingdom Hearts that much. I didn't think it was a good idea. I thought if you were going to combine
Or me and Robert just like love Kingdom Hearts.
Anyway, I kind of felt if you were going to combine any two franchises, it wouldn't be Disney and Final Fantasy. It would be Zelda and Final Fantasy. So, and that's the kind of game I'd want to play.
I see that happening.
Yeah, and I wanted to play that. I didn't want to see like Donald Duck in my Final Fantasy game.
Donald Duck.
That bothered me.
I kept him out of my party at all times. He was stupid. He always died. I'm like, yo, I'm tired of curing you. I'm just gonna let you die. Let me put Tarzan in.
I mean, I tried to play Kingdom Hearts 2. I couldn't do it.
Wow. Did you actually play FFX2?
I got 100%. I played it twice.
Wow.
I hate that game.
Wow.
And I played it twice because I said, you know what? Maybe there's something I can like about this game. I found nothing.
You like some of the songs, as I said, but other than
I will admit some of the songs are good, but that's completely by accident. I mean,
that game is awful.
I cannot when you watch my Final Fantasy 2 review and you hear that song when I look at X2, that is real. Every time I see that game, that happens. That game is
that game.
No, I've met hundreds of people that love that game. And they're normally people that, have never played Final Fantasy before, or the only other game they played was Final Fantasy X. Kids without the PlayStation.
Do they think that 10-2 was better than 10?
Yes.
Why? What?
I don't know. In a way, I kind of feel like all the reviews are leading up to X2. And I call it X2. I refuse to call it Final Fantasy X2.
Yeah, X2 killed Final Fantasy X.
Yeah,
Final Fantasy
killed
X
all
could
the
have ended
games.
up being
Killed all of them.
one of the best games of all time. And then they put out 10-2, and I'm like, there goes 10.
I know. I mean, did you win the game?
No.
Or were you one of the guys who just threw it out after the first time?
Yeah, pretty much. I cannot play 10-2. Like it.
Don't. I mean, it doesn't get any better, man. I'll tell you.
I sat and watched someone play that game, and I got douche chills. Like I felt sorry for that person for playing that game. That's how bad it was.
Hopefully, I can make a review quickly for that. I would because that was the first review I thought of. Believe me. It's just like ever since. Yeah, at least you share because the last 5 people I've talked to about Final Fantasy love that game. It's so nice to hear somebody who doesn't like it.
Wow. That's like mind-boggling because I've met one person that likes that game, but other than that, everyone hates that game. Now, which one's worse, that 1 or 2?
X2 is like Satan. It's the worst game ever made. One is kind of fun because if you cheat and you don't have to worry about dying constantly, you can kind of pretend you're on this massive adventure and you can invent the plot in your head. And it's okay, cool. Now we have to get the crystal. Okay, you're kind of having fun, but you can't really expect it. Final Fantasy 2, it's kind of like an Ed Wood movie.
Oh, okay.
I have a fear that the review made it look funnier and better than it was. I mean, the scene where like the messenger comes in, and he goes, "The Dark Knight is actually your brother." I forgot to tell you guys because when he walks in there, he's like, it's like he's been shot, and he's like, the Dark Knight is his brother, and he dies, and you're like, every scene is that lame. It's just, I don't know. Final Fantasy 2 is a bad game, but you can laugh at it. It's ridiculously bad. X2
it was awful.
Yeah, I know, but X2 is a game that scares you the first 4 seconds, insults you the next 7 hours, bores you to death the next 20 hours, and then shits on Final Fantasy X at the end. And if you didn't play that game, if you didn't know, you know, the ending just hurts me.
The ending is what?
Do I have to give it away?
Oh, it hurts me. No, don't give it away. I might just go and watch the ending and listen
okay.
to all the people's
I'll give it away because you know what? It's not worth it. Let's just say Titus and Una get back together.
What?
Yes.
What?
That's the perfect ending. That's the ending you get if you get 100%. If you don't get 100%, you get the exact same ending as Final Fantasy X.
What's the point of playing the game?
There is no point of playing the game.
Don't waste my motherfucking time!
I'm just telling you about it. I have to play it, man. You have no idea.
Oh my God.
Oh, and I gotta play it again for the damn review because I didn't record it. Anyway.
Alright, well, we got 4 minutes left in the show, so I'm going to thank you for calling in and accepting this interview. And feel free to come back whenever you want. Feel free to tune in whenever. And I look forward to the more of the reviews. And I'll think about some ideas that you could do for other videos. But you said no list, right?
I'm not saying no list. I'm just saying like if it's a really good idea, I'll make a list. But if you can think of something that's not a list, I prefer that.
Okay. Well, then I'll send I'll tell my listeners to go out, think about some ideas, hit you up. You want to go and plug your YouTube page?
Sure. My YouTube username is TheFFFanatic. The Final Fantasy Fanatic was not taken, but apparently I couldn't get it. So TheFFFanatic. That's my YouTube page.
So remember that, people. He's the FFFanatic on YouTube.com. Go check him out. His videos are really funny. His reviews are actually really funny. His facial expressions like kill the whole thing. But thank you for calling in again, and I'll see you.
All right. See you later.
All right. Yeah, it was pretty good. Rob. Don't be mean, Rob. I'm not saying a word. All right. Rob, stop being mean. He actually was. I liked him. Some of his viewpoints are pretty legit. Yeah. I mean, 10-2, everyone's like we were saying. 10-2, everyone has that same thing. But like,
I gotta tell you, when I got off that phone, I couldn't stop thinking about X2, man. Hurts. I just wanted to give a heartfelt thanks for putting me on the radio. I had a lot of fun. I didn't think somebody like me with around 25 very loyal and very good subscribers that I get on the radio this fast. And hope it can happen again.